What's up, everybody? Back with another video from Kyiv, Ukraine. I know it's been a while. I've kind of been running around the country, in and out. I'm just here for a couple days right now, so I thought I would come down. It is Tuesday, October 11th, so it is the day after the missile attacks in Kyiv. So I'm downtown walking around. I'm over by the university where one of the missiles hit, and I am by the intersection that you've seen all over the news. And I think what they were actually trying to hit here was, this is a famous statue, and I forget the person's name. It was a famous cultural icon of Ukraine. And I think they were trying to hit this, and then on up on the next street over here, there's the orange building, the red building next to it, that's Taras Shevchenko University. The missile hit across the street in a park. I think they were aiming for the statue of Taras Shevchenko, who was a famous poet in Ukraine. Taras Shevchenko Boulevard, down the next street. This is Taras Shevchenko University, really popular figure. And then the third place that I know the missile hit was the Klitschko Pedestrian Bridge. So none of these were military targets. These were all either cultural targets or, like, you know, had something to do with identity of Ukraine. So not a single valid military target. So I'm gonna walk around. I don't know 100% what I can get close to, what I can see. I saw photos this morning. They've already, you know, cleaned up the area. They're getting ready to repair the big hole in the middle of the intersection. I see them out there now with some of the repair equipment filling in a big hole. So I'm going to see if I can kind of get close enough to film it. Where if you've seen the big crater in the middle of the intersection on the news, that's where it hit. So they've actually cleaned the street up pretty well so far, and they filled the crater in, and they're getting ready to packing it down now, getting ready to put asphalt on top of it to patch. You can see across the street, the building, all the windows are blown out. So it was a pretty big blast here. So they've gotten underway pretty quickly with making the repairs. If you've seen the video going around the news, I also put it on my personal Facebook page of the poor girl that's walking right next to the red wall outside the university. And she, first missile had already hit, so she was kind of visibly shaken and doing I don't know if a live stream and just recording herself when the second missile went over and hit across the street. So she was walking up against the red wall outside the university. That is one of the red walls there. There's also another one on the other side, but I can't tell by the angle of the video she was in which one it is. But you can see that the missile hit here, and you can see where it knocked some of the plaster off the wall there. So it was a pretty good sized blast. Oh, it even knocked all the windows out this side of the building too. I filmed over there earlier, so on this side as well. Right across the street from the university. So this is the Kyiv University, National University Taras Shevchenko. This is where I actually moved. When I moved to Kyiv, this is why I moved here. I did a master's degree here. This is the main building. My university was a different institute over closer to my apartment near Podil, Lukyanovsky district actually. But this is the main building, and across the street, this is Taras Shevchenko Park, and I thought I read another missile hit here. This is it's all covered up now because of incoming missile strikes, but this is the statue of Taras Shevchenko that I think they were actually aiming for. So I will do a little bit of wandering around and see. I could have swore there was a second missile that actually struck in the park here somewhere. Okay, so behind me now is the backside of the Taras Shevchenko statue and the university, and then I just recognize the playground. So right across the street here, I'm sorry, behind the statue is where the rocket actually hit. I put this video on my Facebook page as well. So if you saw that, there's the playground right there. It hit right in front of the playground. Nice. I don't have press credentials, but that's okay. So this is where it actually hit.
But it also really helps you take it. And one of the other things that you're right.
This is right on the edge of the playground here. Behind St. Michael's Cathedral in the park. I wanted to walk down to the pedestrian bridge, the Klitschko Bridge, but I can see from up here it's closed off. So yesterday, this is where one of the missiles came in and hit, and there was closed CCTV footage. It showed the missile came down and hit below and exploded up. So I know I'm zoomed out, you can't see, but it broke some of the glass panels around. And then I believe there's, on this side of the bridge where it kind of loops out a little bit, there's glass. If you've seen some of my other videos, there's glass panels you can walk out on top of. I read Klitschko on his page. Mayor Klitschko just put an update out that they have to order some of these glass panels, and it takes like 3 weeks to make them. I don't know if he's talking about the ones that are on the backside or the ones you actually walk on. So one are just kind of like, I guess, to protect stuff from flying up, and the other ones are the ones you actually walk across. I did see a video yesterday after the strike. It didn't hit any of the support beams. It didn't hit anything. It hit below and blew a bunch of debris up and broke some of the glass around the edge and stuff. But he walked out on the bridge yesterday on his Facebook page and was picking up pieces of the missile and stuff. So the integrity of the bridge is okay. I just don't know how long. I think some of the glass panels that go around the edge are part of the safety feature, so little kids don't just walk off and fall off. So I'd say probably until they get those things ordered and then put in place, the bridge is going to remain closed. But like I said, it didn't damage any of the structure. So this was the third place I showed you that a missile hit, and none of these were valid military targets. They were all it's all civilian infrastructure. Just standing, I was showing you the bridge from this angle, looking back this way, and the other side's closed. And I can see down here now, I see the red and white barricades down there. So it's closed on this end too. So even if I walk down, I won't be able to see that far across it. I don't know. I may walk around and see if I can see where the missile hit. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how close I can get to that area. Then that would make quite a bit of a walk down the hill for me, down into Padil district. So I may just forego that part just to see a whole better angle and enter the bridge. So from the CCTV camera I saw, the missile came down. I don't know if you can see my finger. It came down and hit and then just blew stuff up this way, which is why some of the glass I can see all the way on the basically the handrail. Almost it looks like on the other side of the bridge. Usually it's glass panels all the way across. I can see they're all gone, so it pretty much knocked them all out. So it looks like they've got quite a bit to replace. And this is the last angle I'll do of the bridge on the other side now. Missile came down, went this way. It's kind of ironic that Russia was aiming for this bridge because the arch back here, if you've seen one of my earlier videos I did, that's actually the Friendship of Nations arch. It was given to Ukraine from Russia, showing the friendship between the two nations. I don't know if you can see up through the trees, so I'm not zoomed in. If you look at it from the front, in 2014 when the conflict started in Donbass region, somebody went up and painted a crack in the arch to show that there was a crack in the relationship between the two countries. So it's kind of ironic. I mean, now I don't know if they were aiming for the arch or if they were aiming for the bridge. Either one, it was kind of a cultural significant strike, definitely not a strategic or military strike. So yeah. Okay, back down on Maidan. I just thought I would do a quick video today. I haven't done one for a while. Just kind of give you guys the update on the aftermath of the missile strikes yesterday. I guess total there were 84 or 89, so quite a few fired. Air defense systems took out about half. Some of them did hit. The ones hit here in Kyiv didn't hit any of their intended targets. And from what I showed you, there weren't any strategic targets anyway. So spin this around real quick and show you Maidan is really, really dead. I don't know if it's just because it's a Tuesday evening or if it's people are a little worried about the strikes that came in yesterday. So we'll kind of see what that does to life here in Kyiv and all across Ukraine for the next few days. So that's it. Just want to give you a quick update. I won't wait so long until I put out my next video. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.